Always lit in North Union. Always lit in Michelin Park. Always lit in Curtin. Always lit in Lodge Village.
97.1, always lit.
All right. Here we are once again. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I hope everybody. It's Friday, by the way, it's the weekend. You know, so I ask you a question, Luke. What your mommy does be doing? We were in tongue yesterday. No. Yeah. Because we were in tongue yesterday. And then she said, but what she said, this is what caught me. I can't tell when last I saw him. You want to explain? You have something
Why don't let your mom tune in on Facebook every day to see a bad behavior?
Imagine his mother wanted to come up here and he prevented her.
No. She was not. No, actually, no. She said if she wasn't on, she would went to Dr. Adams. So
to be fair, if my mom wanted to come up here, no. I'd say no.
And she, but
why would you say no?
Hear y'all speak?
No, but not when your mother's around.
I can't tell you when last I saw Luke. But, hello?
I have a filter.
Is it something you want to tell me?
Yeah, sometimes it is. Sometimes it leaks.
It slips, but
Sometimes it leaks.
You're sidestepping me, man. Is that something you want to tell me?
Yeah.
No, we were
your daddy?
cooking. We've been cooking. We've been cooking.
Okay.
I've been teaching you to cook.
I've been teaching her a few.
I'm not going to say she was teaching her a couple of things.
Teaching her to cook.
And listen, my mom was an excellent
She
cook.
She teach me a little Trini. I teach her a little English. You understand?
Rice and beans. Something to teach people.
And sausage.
The English still eat like they in World War II.
Beans in a can.
Beans in the can. I haven't had that for years.
Eels. Why do you eat eels?
Pickled eels.
Yeah.
You like baked beans?
Yep. I love
baked
beans
beans with anything in them, like the Americans, or just plain baked beans? And it got to be Heinz.
Heinz. Open the can and empty it out and put 2 starches in there.
I used to have it, man.
And some egg.
I want the sausage.
Nah? You want the typical English?
I want the... Oh, like an English sausage.
Yeah.
I don't want them like Vienna sausage.
Nah, please. Spoil up my beans.
You like tomatoes in it? Whole tomatoes?
You cut it off.
Let me tell you how I like my tomatoes.
No, you're not English then. It's all got to mix up.
You're not from Ends blood.
Exactly.
You're not from Ends.
You have a runny fried egg on top of it.
Yes. When I cut the other,
I like my tomatoes without feta cheese. You understand? And a little olive oil.
Watch your walk.
Italian.
Talking Guyanese or something, man. That Guyanese.
Feta
Hey,
cheese.
you buy the talking Guyanese, buy
It's not
it.
Italian.
Yeah.
Give me a runny sunny
I'm
side.
talking tinned whole tomatoes.
Yeah.
They just boil them.
Nah.
And you put it in with the
I'm
beans.
telling you, man. They haven't realized
You
the
break
war.
an egg on top. It looks like somebody threw up.
They have not
It
realized.
look like a pus. Right? And then it just double up.
And you have some black pudding on the side. And you have some fried bread. You like fried bread?
Nah.
Look.
And you go straight to hospital after.
Look, Hitler is dead. The war is over. Time to move on.
Hey.
I'm telling you.
Anyway, moving on. So the headline reads on St. Vincent Times. I feel St. Vincent Times is trying to prop up the former PM. I kind of get that vibe, but maybe that's just me. Headline reads, Gonzalez, as in former PM Gonzalez, questions if current PM's son has access to state secrets. What kind of nonsense is this?
I could be a little blatant with this one.
Why not?
This here, to me, it has a little tinge of race in it.
Well, let me give you the story. Former Prime Minister Ralph Gonzalez has raised several formal questions in Parliament concerning the role of Prime Minister Friday's son with the new administration. So we never saw Storm Gonzalez in any of the meetings.
No, what some of the concerns he had?
While acknowledging the Prime Minister's public statement that his son acts as an assistant or aide without receiving a government salary, Gonzalez asserts that this explanation does not address all relevant concerns regarding public administration and governance. We got to get out of this thing that the former PM was the bastion of good governance.
You know,
Gonzalez on Wednesday posed the following questions for oral answer concerning the PM's son. So the questions are: roles and authority. He seeks to know the specific duties the son performs and the legal authority under which he was appointed and engaged. Access to information. He questions whether the son has been privy to official documents and if he has taken the necessary oath of secrecy. You know, one of the questions I would like to ask, did the former PM's son act as a middleman in selling state lands?
When
I would like to ask that.
when Storm went and sat in all kind of meetings,
We seen him on
we seen it. What capacity was he in? Where were the questions then?
meeting attendance. Gonzalez asked for details on the number and nature of private or formal meetings the son has attended, including who else was present, the subjects discussed. You're asking for a lot there, son. And whether a formal log of these meetings is being maintained. Financial benefits. Despite the claim that the son receives no salary, Gonzalez is inquiring whether he receives any stipends, allowances, or in-kind benefits from the public purse. So again, you know what I think the new government should do? It should list out all payments, direct or indirect, that the PM and his family receive from the state coffers.
He might be frightened. He might be frightened, yeah.
Including
Isn't that
any
what-
statutory boards, including any middleman fees.
Isn't that what we asked for before the election?
Isn't that what we were promised?
External funding. He further questions whether any person or entity outside the central government is making financial or other contribution towards the son's role in the government.
I think happened there. Ralph is seeing a Chinese-looking guy, and I think that winding up his feathers a little bit. He's seen a Chinese because you know
Gonzalez-
his stance when it comes to Chinese.
The story goes on. Gonzalez has criticized the local press for what he perceives as a lack of interest in these issues, arguing that the Prime Minister's simple assertion of trust in his son is an inadequate response to the requirements. No, the reason why the press is not asking these questions is because for 25 years we tolerated
Your son,
your whole, not just your son,
but the
your
entire
whole
family. So what's the problem?
your whole family.
So all of a sudden, what was the problem? Storm went in a meeting somewhere, and then he decided, or then he was saying that who needs to be fired and moved and this and that. Nobody is saying that thing. So where is it coming from?
And your eldest was the Minister of Finance.
Come
Well,
on, dude.
I mean, in fairness, there he won the seat, but before that, before he won the seat, he was appointed the UN something.
And then the other something.
He was appointed a lawyer in the Attorney General's office.
Come on.
His wife was in FIU or wherever it was for a period of time.
You have a son.
We had I believe his wife was paid contracts for decor.
Yeah.
His wife allegedly had restaurants inside AIA.
I don't get it.
You know what I mean?
I don't
And
get
now
it.
you're questioning that the man has his son, who
That's
he
his
says is
aide.
not being paid by the state, who is his assistant.
You make it. You have a son that says, "My people are coming under. What kind of case should I walk with? A briefcase, a case, all them kind of." Nobody never question that.
This is madness.
Come, guy.
This is madness.
I tell you, it has some little pretty color tablets for that.
The ULP, if they don't get rid of this guy, there's going to be a problem because he is just sinking you. The hypocrisy is unbearable. It's unbearable.
I tell you this from day one.
And this is not to defend anybody, but if the PM, first off, the new PM has been there 2 months. He said he needs somebody that he could trust, and that could be in the bathroom with him and could be in the bedroom with
And then
him.
there is his son.
Right? While he gets to grips
That
with,
deals with both work things and home things.
and home things, personal things as
Yeah.
well, right?
And if that person happens to be, what's his son name? Nicholas.
Yeah.
Nicholas. Then-
And I think he also said, and it's a temporary thing, that his son had volunteered to help him for a year or so while he gets his feet under the table.
Brings him water, whatever.
I just don't get it. We have tolerated this guy's siblings
25
for years. For years.
We hear the former prime minister's wife. Her brother was on what, $40,000 a month.
Tax free, this free, that free, plus allowances.
You know what I mean? If that list was done, I'm sure that runs to over $100,000 a month.
Yeah. I just don't get it.
And you're there questioning a young man who's not being paid by the state.
What he
who's
doing
assisting
there?
his father.
Yeah. What he doing there? Guy,
Give
you
me a
serious?
break, man. Give me
Are
a
you
break.
serious?
How long is St. Vincent going to tolerate this for?
Forever.
Nah, they're not. How long is Sabi and the other younger UOP members,
Mr.
Brewster and Kiesel and Carlos?
Forever.
How long are they going to tolerate this nonsense?
Forever. Because they ain't showing no signs they wanted to say anything about anything. Forever.
Listen. Like somebody told me yesterday, and I think it's very right. The last election was a referendum on Ralph Gonzalez. People don't want you anymore.
They think it, but you see, I keep telling you, he's
the only one who doesn't know it.
Yes. I keep telling all of this.
People do not want Ralph Gonzalez in government anymore. We are sick and tired of the country being run as your family shop.
In his head, the people never mattered then, and they don't matter
People
now.
were never entitled to know anything
Nothing.
before.
And it now doesn't make a difference.
All your 90-day promises or 100-day promises, whatever it was, you failed all of them. And now you're coming like you're this bastion of great governance.
You were not.
The people in the last election, the 27th of November, said we don't want you anymore.
We're tired of you guys.
We're tired of you and your family.
Go so. That's why blatantly said all you go so. But the only person doesn't get that is him.
Your family brag about being multimillionaires, about trading in cryptocurrency and buying 10 acres of land and selling this and building a hotel and blah, blah, blah.
I tell
The people would like to know where your money came from.
And that, it seems like there's a curse.
Because we know when you went into office, you were not a rich fella. People are tired of this nonsense, you know.
I tell it has
It's out of hand.
It have pretty color tablets for that. And a glass of water.
It needs a reality check.
I'm telling you.
We have witnessed the most, whatever the opposite of transparent governance is. For the last 25 years, we've just come out of that. We are tired of that. You are the wrong person to ask these questions.
That's why anybody who say, oh, you can be breaking promises. Listen, man, you all had a promise that there will be a transparent and integrity legislation, and that has never been done. So you can't come now.
Start over. What did you say?
When you're talking about breaking promises, right? With the NDP already stand up, potentially breaking promises from the election just gone. You literally just a month and some in. But you've been there. You said you're going to have a transparent and integrity legislation. And yet,
all kinds of promises.
All kinds of promises. You say we're going to have the best network of roads in the region. I mean, it's too much to count.
It's
embarrassing.
It's becoming embarrassing. And I think the UOP, we need an opposition. Yeah, I agree with that. We need an opposition, right? But Sabi and them, if you're still in this, you have to step up. The country needs needs an opposition, but nobody's going to listen to this drivel.
Correct.
Nobody, because you don't have any credibility on these things.
You are not the one qualified to talk.
We are not as dumb as you think we are.
Yeah.
We're not, Chris. We're not as dumb as he thinks we are.
Remember, I keep telling you over and over.
I would like us to.
Every time, exactly. Every time
He thinks we're stupid.
Yes, I keep telling all you this.
He thinks that we haven't been watching what's been going on. We haven't noticed what's been going on. Your whole family has been involved in some form or fashion in government. Your daughter was on the UN Security Council. What made her qualified?
Whatever.
Any government.
I'm not sure. Was it Security Council or something else? Some UN
Yeah,
something.
the security.
But any government that gets rich from being in a time in office is only one thing that's been taking place, because you're not supposed to be rich.
Look, I mean, I am.
It's corruption.
No. You can't say that.
No.
You can't say that. You can't say the teeth and everything, because there's no evidence of that, right? But clearly, right? Their family.
There's advantages to being in
Were took full advantage of being in government. Took full advantage of it, and to now come and say, who is this guy? He's the Prime Minister's son.
who's not being paid
He's
by
not being
the state.
paid by the states.
Whereas, and if you're questioning that, we can put some other questions to you as to why your son was involved and intricate in all kind of little things and had so much to say in everything.
But then go back to the letter from the government with the 95 acres. Yeah. How is it the government could acquire that, but then you have a private person selling out those lands?
Well, again, right, we have to see the details on that, and the new government have to say that. But we have witnessed a family be involved in all aspects of intention life. So it's a little bit rich now to come and say, who is this guy? And I need answers.
I tell you years ago, you know, when this man go up on a podium and watch plenty people, he in his head, he's seen a bunch of dummy. He think he talking to a bunch of stupid people. I keep saying this. And if this isn't evident of it, what is? What? Jesus Christ, what else again do we need?
Yeah.
What else again do we need?
You guys having a good morning?
Oh, I love it. It's great. It's great over here, man. It's lovely over here.
Chose the perfect location and the number of bedrooms. Now choose dependable